Alrighty, I accidentally deleted my video that I had because I didn't have the internet, and I accidentally deleted everything. So I have this done. I sewed little tabs on the side to where this right here wouldn't fray. And sewed all these down. Now we have 10 of these. So, now, let me see if I can't find my paper. No. Alright. So, let me see if I can't scoot all these up, and I'm going to throw this one down. Now, I have my names written out, like we're going to work on Amelia's. I have 10 of these, and her letters has 6 in them. So that would be 2 on each side. So what we're going to do is find the A, put it here, A, M, E, L, I, L, and then A will go down here. So, let me get me a marker or something new. You don't need to go out. Okay, here's a pencil. Hopefully a pencil will work. I want to make sure I take all my fringes out of the way. And I'm going to put this in the middle. And I'm going to draw. She's got...
Okay. So you guys staying here?
She's going to lay down and take a nap.
Well, no, she ain't, I guess. It's picking the fit, but she's still going to stay here. I got to find her socks now.
Oh, come on. This pencil.
You can just come in here.
There. Now I got the A. And now I can put the other A down here. So therefore we got 2. Now Audrey has 10 flags, 6 words in her name, or 6 letters in her name. And hers will be the end up the same way as Amelia. Cadence has 10 of these, and she has 8 letters in her name. So it will only be these 2 that Cadence won't fit. So we'll go K A Y D E N C E. So there's Cadence. Alrighty, I'm going to have to go to Walmart and get some paint and brushes because I don't have any. But we're going to have to see what we could do about doing this and not getting any paint on this part right here. Alrighty. I didn't finish telling you what I did. If you look, I layered them, pulled it over a little bit. I have 2 lines right here, and I put it on the last line and sewed it so that we'd have more of this right here. So I want to try to get everything that I lost. Alright, I'm going to try something and see how it works. I have washable markers, and I'm hoping that it'll work. And that way we can just, use washable markers instead of going and getting a bunch of paint and all. And seeing how it'll work. So I'm going to go around this one, and I'm going to paint it with the washable marker. Now I know the girls ain't going to have too much, and they're not going to have it, you know, pretty. But the thing of it is I want the girls to have fun doing something. So, and I think that this right here may end up giving them something really good to do and to be able to play. I think I'm going to like paint better than I will markers. Well, hopefully the purple paint, because all the girls like pink and purple. But if I go with purple, purple will work out through it. But now I do not like the pencil. So what I'm going to have to do is use a marker to make, to do this. So I have a black permanent marker. And I'm going to go around it with a black permanent marker. And I'm going to have to do all the girls the same way, because they won't keep it into the line. So that right there is Amelia. So we can do an E.
Come on, you're coming in.
And I think I'm going to have to take and pin these back to where they will stay out of the way. But this will give them something something to go by. Even though it is a permanent marker, if they put the paint on it, then it would work pretty good. But yeah, I think I'm more like the paint better than I do the markers. And all that good stuff. But I think that we can do it. I figured the markers would work, but they're not going to work. They ain't gonna work. So I've got this ready. I wonder if I should go ahead and paint, do all of them like that, and then put paint on top of them so they will look the same. But anyway, alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and get these done. Alrighty, I can't help the lighting. Alright, they said that I got Amelia wrong. So, what I'm doing with the fringes here is I'm pulling them up, and I am holding them down with a pin so they're out of the way. Alright, I need to change my I and my L around. So that way, it's going to have a little bit over here, but I'm not going to worry about it. And the L, I need to put a foot on it. Take the foot off, put the foot on. Alrighty, I got these done. So now, I want to start painting. Now I've got a green, and it's water. You can wash it off with water. A orange, a pink, and a purple. And I have lost them. No. Well, I was going to put them in. Let me go see if I can't find something. Oh, here they are. Good. Alright, I was going to put it into two different colors. So I got pink, purple, pink, purple, pink, purple. Okay, so we could do it in 2 different colors, pink and purple. So, watch me not do it. Watch me just get to one. Alright, I'm going to pour some down in here. Put the lid. I don't like these, man. I don't like them. And I'm going to paint it. And then that way, oh, I hope it covers that. Oh, it's not going to cover it. I don't know. I don't recommend washable markers.
Okay, sit back, relax, and get ready to at least have some of your hope restored and renewed in humanity in this young person, this minor who, no thanks to our public education indoctrination system, has learned, I imagine, from the good auditors out there who have educated and inspired him, and he is taken to the street, this young person, this minor, he's taken to the street to handily hand the asses of law enforcement back to him as they try to intimidate him out of his rights. Check this out.
Can I ask if you're filming the bank?
Yeah, I am. Because I have the right to. I'm here stress testing the right to record in public. I'm on a public way. Right. I'm on a public way. So you're gonna call the police because I'm out here in a public way with a cell phone. They would be calling the police, I guess. Armed and dangerous with a phone, right? She informed me that the police will be coming. Oh, goodness.
Now notice where he's standing. He's not in the middle of the street.
Hopefully give them some...
The cop is going to say that he was standing in the middle of the street. He's clearly not in the middle of the street. He's on the side. And he's not on private property.
Education. And how I have the right to do this. Might even give them some education right over the phone. Not sure yet. That lady just flipped me off. The year of it. We will be staying until the police arrive, if they are arriving. Here come the police, lights on.
Lights and sirens. Lights and sirens for a kid with a camera phone. Let me just ask, how many lives did this cop jeopardize by speeding down the road to respond to a call of a kid with a camera filming a bank? Just preposterous. Coming in hot. Here we go. Oh, yeah, back up. Smokey, we got 1-9. Smokey 1-9.
I ask you the same question. What's going on today?
I'm recording. Can I get a name and badge number, please?
I'm asking you a question first. What are you doing over here?
I'm on a public way recording.
Okay. What are you recording?
The bank.
Bank? Why are you recording the bank?
Just recording.
No reason, huh?
No.
Doesn't sound suspicious or anything?
Shouldn't be. It's constitutionally protected.
All right, but you're
as suspicious as the Google car passing by, officer. Don't you have a camera on, officer? Do you have a dash cam, officer? Do all these other people have dash cams? Do you stop and question them? And do you tell them that they're being suspicious because they have an operative camera on bank property? Can't have that.
in the roadway. You know?
I am. I'm on the side of the road.
You're still in the road. You're still a hazard to traffic. You can film
I'm ready.
Says here you can record the bank from the side of the road if it's in plain sight and you're lawfully present in a public space. In general, you can record anything in plain view in traditional public spaces.
Listen,
I'm not in the road.
still a hazard to traffic. How old are you?
15.
All right, do you have your parents anywhere?
You don't need to talk to my parents.
I do now because you're a juvenile.
I would just say, kid, you're doing a great job. I mean, stellar, especially for somebody your age. But remember, you have a Fifth Amendment. Make sure you exercise it. Make sure you invoke it. You are not obligated to answer one of these officers' questions.
How?
Because I can't let you go on your own now. Now that we've been called, we have to talk to your parents. So
It doesn't matter. I can still walk around, and I still own my rights to the Constitution. Can I get a name and badge number, please?
listen,
Can I get a name and badge number,
listen,
please?
I will. But we need to call your parents because I can't release you like on your own. You have to be released to a parent or guardian.
So you can't walk around?
No, so we got called here because you were filming the bank.
That
In the
the
roadway.
I'm on the side of the road.
Well,
You're in the road. You're in the road when I approach, and you're in the road now.
You're in the roadway. So you could be up here, but now that since you're a juvenile and you're 15, we can.
Yeah, I still own my rights to record in public.
You can record.
And that's what I'm doing, so why do you need to call my parents?
Because we cannot release you by yourself. You are 15 years old. We need to release you to a parent.
That doesn't matter if I'm 15 years old.
It does.
Okay, can I get a name and badge number, please?
Brady, 731.
Thank you.
Glowacki, 730.
So can
Thank
you
you.
please call your parents?
Oh, I cannot.
So here's the deal. If you don't call your parents,
Here's the deal. This is all about public safety. And remember, public safety will always be the alibi of tyrants. They're going to look for some way to get their foot in the door to take away your rights, or at least intimidate you out of them.
we're gonna we can't release you. We're going to stay here. You need to call your parents.
Call my parents for recording in a public place.
No, we're gonna have to
Can't
call you. We
record from the
can't.
roadway. The roadway is
I'm
not a public
not on the
place.
roadway. The roadway is a public place.
It is a public place, but it's a safety hazard.
We didn't say you
Was
can't
I standing
record.
in the middle of the road?
You
I was
were.
on
You're
the side
standing
of
on
the
the
road.
side of the road. We got people call
It's
us
a
telling us
safety
you're a safety
You had
hazard.
the bank teller call because I was recording the bank. I'm at a public
And you're
place
in the
recording the bank.
And you're in the roadway.
Okay.
But now that you're 15, we need your parents involved. So can you please call your
No,
parents?
I'm 18.
You're not.
Can I get a incident number, please? 2?
Absolutely. Once we have one.
But we're gonna call your.
Just to let you know, I can see how somebody would take a look at this and go, well, this is a gray issue because the kid is actually in the road and there is a legitimate concern for his safety being on the side of the road. Just for future reference, from the middle of the road, I don't know how it is in your area, but from the middle of the road, there's an easement onto the private property, which makes it public property. It's a public easement for things like, light poles and sewer lines and water lines. So there's a public easement where you can step on that grass and you're technically not on private property. You're still on public property. Just for future reference, kid.
To this officer and call your parents.
You don't need to call my parents.
Yes, we do. I cannot let
Show
you
me
go.
where that is. Like, where'd
I'm
you
telling
get that out
We're,
of?
we're telling you what it is.
Or we can arrest you.
Arrest me for recording in a public place.
No, because you won't call your parents, so we'll take you into
I don't
protective
need
custody.
to call my parents.
We're going to arrest you. We're not arresting you for recording. We're arresting you because you won't call your parents.
All right. Questions are
What's the law? What's the law that undergirds that, officer?
crime. Suspicion is not a
I'm
crime.
asking you to identify yourself. You need to identify.
No, I do not.
Please.
Not
Yes,
at
you
all.
do.
No, I do not.
Identify yourself.
Where do you go to school? Shepherd Hill? Or
I'd like to exercise my Fifth Amendment right, please. Can I get the incident number now, please?
we will get
I'm working
that to
on
you.
getting it. I already called for it.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'll get it for you right now. Give me
Kids asking for names, badge numbers, incident numbers. I love this kid, man.
Please get on.
I'm off the side of the road.
You're too close to the road. I don't want you to get hit by.
Well, this belongs to the bank, doesn't it?
Yeah, which means it's private property.
Exactly. That's why I wasn't on it.
You can't be filming from the roadway.
Can't be filming from private property either.
Correct. So you need to go somewhere safe. You want to continue to film.
0989.
Perfect. Thank you.
You want to continue to film. You need to find a safe location to film.
We don't care that
It's
you're
not the
filming
roadway.
things. We do not care. You're just in the roadway.
Not the side of
And
the
if you get hit by a car, I don't want to see that happen to you. And then, because you're 15, we have to release you to parents. We can't just let you go. Because we don't know if you're lost or anything like that, or a runaway.
I tell you I'm not lost and I ain't run away.
Well, we don't know that.
What runaway would run away from home and try to conceal basically his identity, but then, hey, you know what? I got a great idea as a runaway. Why don't I stop and film this bank and have somebody call the cops on me? What a great idea as a runaway, officer.
You want to identify yourself?
It's because I don't need to identify myself. But according to you, I do.
Do you go to Dudley Shepherd Hill or the middle school?
I'd like to exercise my Fifth Amendment right now.
I'll just ask you.
Just stress testing the right to record in public. This is a public place. Didn't know I wasn't allowed to.
Nobody told you you couldn't
We
record
never
in
said
public.
you couldn't record.
Well, I was recording in public and you have a problem with it and making my
No,
mom
you're
come down.
recording from a roadway, and you're a hazard to traffic. That's
The
why
call
we're
came
here.
in as a suspicious person.
Suspicion is not a crime.
Recording the bank from the roadway. We get here, you're in the roadway recording the bank.
I'm off the side of the
We
road.
never said you couldn't record. And then I ask you how old you are, you tell me 15. You're now a juvenile. Once you're a juvenile, we have to release you to your parents because
Okay.
we came down here to
My
investigate it.
parents can come down here.
Once your parents get here, it's up to them what they want you to do.
Again, I can see how somebody could say, hey, you know, the cops are right here. They've encountered a kid. And if they drive away and the kid's still standing on the side of the road and he gets hit by a car, then they're going to be liable. So I get that argument.
And if you didn't want to call your parents, we would just take you into custody until we explaining how this works.
Would you be able to go in there and give them a free education on how I can record the bank in a public place? Just so they know for next time if someone comes
You
here?
can go in there and talk to them all you want. But when they call us because you're creating a disturbance, that's a problem.
Right, but you can't go in there and inform them on what they called on?
We came down here to talk to you. And then
Isn't it crazy how the people who arrive on the scene and cause a disturbance accuse you, who are just minding your own business, recording, exercising your right, they accuse you of causing a disturbance? It's crazy how that works.
if you want us to go tell them that they didn't record, yes. But I think the main problem was you were in the middle of the roadway.
I would like you to go give them a free education, please.
Okay, well, that's not our
We're
job.
not going to do that.
You're not going to go tell them? All
No,
right.
I'm not going to tell them. Again, the original call
Can you
came in
please
that
get on
you
the
were in
grass
the
so you do
roadway.
not get hit by a car.
Try,
Because
try.
it doesn't matter. If you get hit by a car, it's on us. So we're going to sit right here away from the roadway. There's cars coming down. I do not want you to get in trouble or get hit. Also, recording banks is suspicious because we don't know if you're casing the bank for a robbery. That does happen.
Yeah, it does happen, but I am
There's nothing that says you
constitutionally
can't.
protected.
There's nothing that says you can't, but it is suspicious.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, officer, but if you really wanted to case a bank for a robbery, there's a really cool tool on the internet called Google Earth. You can get a 360-degree rotation, satellite view, street views. You can actually go back in time and see how the bank was being built. Come on, officer. Get your head out of your rear end.
And the police were called, and the police should go tell them that I can record a bank from a
Oh, we
public
don't.
way.
Our job
Nobody
is not
has
to
told
tell
you you can't
And we
record.
didn't tell you you can't record.
I know.
Show one instance where we told you you could not record.
You didn't.
Okay.
But you are in the way.
What did
of
we
him.
tell you when we got here? Why we were here?
I'd like to exercise my Fifth Amendment right, please.
The picture and send it to Tyler.
Well, and we'll find out who he is.
Yeah, well,
So Tyler Smith knows exactly what I'm doing.
And that's fine.
very good. I'll cover him after.
You seem like a good kid. I'm all for, exercising your rights. but we got to do it safely. We can't do it. What were you saying? Like
Nothing. Just recording.
Yeah, that's
And then
fine.
she came out here and had a problem with me.
Yeah, and that's. I mean, that's. It's just you can record things. I'm not having a problem with that. But it is suspicious to the police because there are known, when somebody's recording a bank, we don't know who you are. We don't know if you're planning to, rob a bank. If somebody sent you here to record the bank, to rob the bank. I'm just saying, that's the stuff that...
We don't know.
We don't know.
You can tell us whatever, we still don't know.
And because there are instances of people detained because we're waiting for your mom.
I'm detained now. I'm
Because
detained
we're
now.
waiting for your mom. Well, I can't let you walk.
All right, that's where the video ends. I don't know what happens after this. The name of the YouTube channel is First Amendment Advocate. I've already subscribed. I've already hit the bell notification icon. And if you want to also, I will leave the link in the description and in the